We are going live in just 2 minutes. Let's go. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Crypto Report. I am Crypto Kip. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all y'all out there today. First of all, I'm very tired. I'm very tired. I'm tired. Just had a little baby. A lot of work. She's beautiful. She's perfect. But she likes to sleep during the day and stay up at night. So working through it. While we're working through that on our end, we're all, me and you, working through the patience that it takes to just hold out for that altcoin season, to just hold out for that new high for Bitcoin. And today, my friends, I know Bitcoin is down a little bit. There's some fear again. Another moment of fear in the crypto markets, but do not fear, because Bitcoin is still here. I'm pulling up the little deets that I got for you guys on this stream. Bitcoin's down to 61K again. Don't love it, but I'll tell you what. All good. The biggest problem I'm dealing with right now is sleep deprivation. Sleep deprivation. How's it going, guys, in the chat? Shout out to Damon, Pepe, welcome. Chris, hey guys. Solid Snake in the chat, welcome. Al Green, my guy, good to see you. So guys, yes, Bitcoin is down today, and the story is really not a lot has changed between today and yesterday. So I don't have a tremendous amount of crazy news, but I do have some news for you. So we'll get into some of the big news stories on the day, talk a little bit about my thoughts, continuing regarding some of this conflicts in the Middle East and what it does to the price of Bitcoin. And I'll get into some of these other news stories. So welcome back, Killer Dragon. Good to see you in the chat. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you guys want to trade. This volatility, and there is a lot of volatility. I don't think this is a terrible moment for trade. I think that this 61K level is proving to be some kind of support for us for now. I wouldn't be surprised if we zipped right back up to 70K in no time. We are in October after all. It's just so crazy to me to think that when you look at crypto, the conversation going on Twitter right now, and you look at the sentiment in this market today, People are already calling October Rectober and Downtober, and we're 2 days in. This just shows you how we're losing our patience, right? And it's difficult, guys, okay? We've been waiting for a new high for Bitcoin. We've been waiting for the total market cap to blast off, like we've been talking about in every video. We've been waiting on our memes to take new highs. We've been waiting on the whole market to pump again, and we just haven't had that moment yet. And I know it's frustrating. What's going on over the last 24 hours? Bitcoin came down. And so what do we have in terms of top movers today? Random pumps on Wormhole, Flare, CoinFlux. No crazy news related to any of these really pumping in any kind of way. And most coins are down today, actually. If you look at the last 24 hours, we've got coins down 10%. There's Bonk down 10%. There's Pepe down 8%. Somebody was asking me if I think it can go to 301. Maybe. Maybe. That's about a $40 billion market cap, right? That could happen for Pepe. I'm bullish. You know, guys, I've been saying this, and I was just talking with Black Sea earlier this morning, catching up. It's been a while since we had a phone call because I've been so busy. But it's very reasonable to expect a lot of your favorite cryptocurrencies to 10x. I think a 10x is easy. To expect a coin like Pepe or Bonk or Shiba Inu to do more than a 10x is asking a lot more than it is for a actual utility coin with a lower market cap, or a really low cap meme that, you know, if it does well, it could do much more than a 10x. So I just want to remind you guys, you know, as we're waiting, we have to strategize for what we're going to do when that moment actually comes. And if you find a 2x, if you find a 3x, if you find a 5x, take profit along the way, my friends. Take profit along the way. But that being said, I still believe that we're going to have some epic explosion for crypto. Now, don't forget that a lot of tokens are still up over the last 7 days. For some reason, the FTT token's pumping. I would stay away from this with a 500-foot pole. Personally, because FTT is the token associated with FTX, and we know how that story panned out. Pepe is wondering what Solana will do in the next bull cycle, like this bull cycle, because let's talk about this bull cycle. Solana can go to $1,000 easily. I think it can go to $1,500. I think we still might even have a Solana ETF that comes out, and it's interesting to see how, relatively speaking, unsuccessful the Ethereum ETF has been compared to the Bitcoin ETF. But I think it's because it's harder to understand DeFi and the reason for Ethereum to exist for a lot of these institutional investors. So Solana, again, you know, could a Solana 10x from here? Yeah, I think it could. I think Solana could 10x from here. Again, a lot of these coins could 10x, and you could even go to the top coins minus Bitcoin, minus Ethereum, probably minus Binance too. Maybe Binance. But I think that Solana could 10x. Anything under Solana, I think, could 10x. Once you get up to these higher market caps, 80 billion, 80 billion, which is achievable, but honestly, Solana is going to flip Binance in this bull cycle. That's an official prediction. Solana is going to be the third largest cryptocurrency, probably even flip Tether at some point, I bet. Because the market cap of Tether, hypothetically, should be going down as the bull market happens. Because what would happen is, hypothetically, if people start panicking into this market, this $119 billion is technically money sitting on the sidelines. Now, some of that is in, like, you know, liquidity pools and things like that. But most of this Tether, I believe, is just money sitting on the sidelines that's just inevitably going to get reinvested into some of these other coins. And Solana is probably one of those places where a lot of this money is going to go. And then there's so many other coins, like Dogecoin can 10x, Toncoin can 10x, a lot of 10x. 10x is so easy. I was telling Black Sea, I think everything can 10x except for Bitcoin and ETH, okay? And eventually Bitcoin and ETH can 10x. I just don't think a 10x is on the table in this bull market, right? We're not talking about a $610,000 Bitcoin, okay? We're not doing that. We're talking about $150,000 to $250,000 Bitcoin in a reasonable mindset as something being realistic. And if Bitcoin can do that, then again, yes, there's going to be a lot of 10x plays out there. So here's where we're at, guys. We're in Q4. So far, it's red. In a bull market year, we're seeing green Q4s. That's just history for you. We're also historically seeing those red Septembers, but we saw a green September and we are red to start October. But what gets me going in a bad way, gets me upset, is all the people that are coming out and just one day of liquidations. And that's really what we're dealing with here, right? Here's a headline. $500 million in crypto liquidations turn Uptober to Rectober. Everybody's talking about this Rectober concept. I think it's funny. Honestly. I don't think anybody was silly for calling October. I think that's very reasonable. Historically speaking, October is bullish. And some people are already giving up on this. We are not even through the second day of October, and people are talking about Rectober. The facts are the facts, guys. $500 million in liquidations are obviously something that is going to bring this market down. There you go, right there. And it's the long traders. It's all of us, all these people that believed that October was going to be bullish. And I think you're right for believing that. Personally, I think that's a smart idea. I've been talking about it. I think that it's correct. I think we're going to have a green October. Fed rate cuts. You know, then you could say, well, no, we're not, because now there's missiles flying, all these things. Okay, fine. But what about this Ukraine conflict? What about all these other things? Nothing happened in a bearish way when all these other turmoils broke out. You know, Bitcoin's been going up. So we had some liquidations. Fine. Bitcoin came down. Of course it did. Of course it did. Servando Estrada, I like that. Pumptober. Like pumpkin. I like that. Pumptober. What's up, Servando? Pepe says, this is the most realistic crypto channel I've come across. Thanks for keeping it real with us, Kip. You are welcome, my friend. Thank you. I hope you tap the like button. That is our goal, to be the most realistic crypto channel out there, because I know that not everybody does that. There's a lot of great YouTubers out there that I love, and there's some out there that I don't like so much. You know who I love. You probably don't know who I don't love too much, because I'm not going to come out and spread a bunch of hate. But you know who I love at this point. And everybody's got the right to their own opinion, right? And there's people that I like that I don't agree with their predictions as well, because I've got my own predictions. But you got to remember, even with me or Black Sea, you know, we're not financial advisors. We're just guys, two guys, and we're having a good time. That's a funny short. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that, but we're just two guys that started in crypto in 2016. We've made all the mistakes. We've made all the glorious plays. And so now we're here to share our experience with you and prep you for your bull market gains, your generational wealth that I hope you can achieve. Got to make your own picks. You got to do your own digging, but we'll try to keep it real. And so I appreciate you for saying that, Pepe. Thank you very much. Pepe in the chat. But I do expect October to end bullish, and I expect November to be bullish, and December is a coin toss. I don't really care about December. Let's worry about October and November first. The people giving up on a bullish October, those are the same people that panic sold Bitcoin at 50K. Those are the same people that panic sold on the wicks that we have for Bitcoin down at, 49K or whatever. So like the people that panic sell here and here and here and here, those are the people that you should not listen to. Those are the people that you should not chat on the phone with about strategy regarding crypto. Okay? Do not panic sell. Now, if you're way up and you want to take some profit and get some off the table because you're a big winner, that's a different story. But the people that are panic selling, like even selling right now, this is a panic sell. If you're panic selling on these dips, you should only be selling when there's green candles, technically. So please remember that. And you should be accumulating when there's red candles. Yes, Bitcoin could come back down here. Let's talk about some of the other news that might bring us there. I don't think we're going to go there. If we do go there, I still think we end the month green. But liquidation is the key factor that got us here, because everybody's talking about this bullish October. So a bunch of people place bets thinking they're a genius. They can beat the system. They can beat the exchanges. They can beat the market. And October's going to be bullish, I'm sure. And so you open up a greedy long and you get liquidated, and then you lose a portion of your portfolio. So don't be that person. But if you want to trade, you can trade, and you can make a lot of money trading if you're cautious, if you're careful, if you take profit. So if you want to trade, we got links. It's in the description for you guys. It's pinned in the chat. Free money when you sign up for Blowfin, up to like couple $1,000 in sign-up bonus when you deposit some money, so check it out. But don't forget, guys, what the real story is. Your Bitcoin ETF cumulative inflows are now over $45 billion. It is the fastest growing ETF in history. Like I said yesterday, and in my short the other day, BlackRock owns over $23 billion worth of Bitcoin. Do you really think that there's a world? Do you really think that there's a world where BlackRock, the largest asset manager on planet Earth, puts a $23 billion bet on Bitcoin and it goes the opposite direction? Who thinks that? I don't know who thinks that. That doesn't make any sense to me. We're in a post-halving year. Every post-halving year, we see the same thing over and over and over and over again, which is simply this. Bitcoin goes up. Bitcoin goes up. Here's your Bitcoin rainbow chart. Oh, the halvings aren't in here, unfortunately. We'll do it this way. Here's your halvings. And like, look, this is, patience is key. So, you know, this is coming. This is what's next. What's next? This. And this. And now this. What is this? This is a halving. And then this is Bitcoin going up afterwards. This is a halving. This is Bitcoin going up afterwards. This is a halving. This is Bitcoin going up afterwards. This is a halving. Bitcoin's not going up yet. But it took us a while back here to do it. We had a little boost. But it took us still 6 months or something. 6 months. Now, we've been waiting. We've been patient. It's arguably time. Bitcoin's ready to go up to the next level. Bitcoin's ready to go up to the next level. Historically, we've always come up into these red or orange bands. I think we could see a $150,000 to $200,000 Bitcoin, and it's simply just using this Bitcoin rainbow chart, knowing that the Bitcoin bull market's probably going sometime to July, August, or September of next year. Why do I say that? That's very simple. That's a very simple thing for me to explain, so let me explain that to you. It's been a while since I've looked at this with you guys, but I want to remind you guys, because I know we all need some reminders. Sometimes you just need somebody to say, everything's going to be okay. You know, with my baby, I just go, shh, shh. So that's what we're doing right now. We're just going, shh, shh, Bitcoin's going up. It's okay. It's okay. Don't sell. Don't sell. Don't cry. Don't cry. Look, bull market lasts 1,000 days from the bottom to the top. Look, bull market lasts 1,000 days from the bottom to the top. Look, we're in another bull market. Let's say it lasts 900 days. That's still to July, okay? That's still to July. If it goes 1,000 days, a little over 1,000 days, that's September. So again, July, August, September next year, that's when this bull market's hypothetically going to end. And so between now and then, we're coiling up, and we're just waiting for new highs. And inevitably, it's going to come, and it's going to blow your mind, and it's going to shock you. But right now, Bitcoin is dipping back down to 60K. What's our next key level? Our next key level, unfortunately, is back down to kind of the bottom of this range. Around 50K, 52, 53K, maybe down to 49 or 48K, a wick to 48K. That's all on the table. Worst case scenario, come down to 44K. I don't expect that to happen. I don't expect that to happen. I haven't expected that to happen, and it still hasn't happened because I don't expect it to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. Because historically speaking, we're in a bull market. I just laid that out for you. Look at the total market cap right now dipping down. Looks like we're about to slip more, but maybe this is an opportunity for a long on some altcoins. Who knows? Bitcoin at 60K. There should be some pretty... Let's see. Is there decent support right now at 60K? There's been support at 60K here. Here. We've tapped on this level. This might not be, this would be like the only other level I'd consider a long at. Except for down to like this 50, you know. Now, let me even fix this range a little bit because I kind of like this a little bit more. Something like that. Down to this 52K range, 51, 52K range. I think that's the reasonable spot for Bitcoin to tap down to, if it's going to tap down. So I'm ready for that. I'm prepared for that. Are you? Are you? Let's talk about some of the other news. We talked about this. Cumulative inflows are coming in because, you know, BlackRock owns $23 billion worth of Bitcoin. They're still buying. It's a very bullish thing. What have I told you that, yes, the presidential election's coming up? Half of U.S. voters consider crypto important ahead of this election. That's good. You want people to have pro-crypto policies. And the fact that half of voters consider this an issue, that's going to be good for crypto. Now, some people are spreading FUD right now. Ethereum could decline to $2,200. Let's see where Ethereum's at right now. Where'd my Ethereum chart go? That's FBTC. FBTC quite low. Let's just do the, oh, you know what? Here, let's do this. Could Ethereum fall back down to 2,200? Absolutely. Absolutely. It could. Though we did just close monthly green candles, I would expect continuation to the upside. However, we could easily dip back down to some of these levels. And it has nothing to do, in my mind, with this. Everybody's talking about this. I don't know. I mean, I think the biggest reason that like Ethereum ETFs are lagging behind, BlackRock says that it's the narrative isn't as easy for traditional investors to digest, and that's true. Explain DeFi to your uncle. That's tough. Servando Estrada says October 17th pump. You know, that's funny, Servando, because I was just talking to Black Sea about that. It's like, I bet it's going to be like October 17th. I don't know. Who knows? But it's time. Some people are saying that, you know, these escalations in the Middle East are bad. And then you have the founder of Stacks, a Bitcoin LTO, the leading Bitcoin LTO, which I'm very bullish on. Got some Stacks fans in the chat. Saying in times of war, I'd buy more Bitcoin. Middle East tensions, Bitcoin descends, but gold and oil rise. This is interesting to me. Gold and oil are being considered like a safe haven asset right now. But you know, Bitcoin is probably the best safe haven asset you could have because this is physical. This can actually get stolen. This is protected by the blockchain and your private keys. You can literally heist this stuff. You can't quite heist this stuff. Many people have considered Bitcoin better than gold. It's digital gold. It's better than gold. It's digital gold. Right now, it's not behaving like gold and oil in terms of a safe haven asset. But I think inevitably one day that it will. And I do believe one day Bitcoin will flip gold. I'm going to stay true to that. I continue to believe that. Matt Crafter nailed it. He said it could go up. It could go down. It might go sideways. That's true. That is true. But inevitably it will go up. That is my position. That is my belief. That's the belief that I share with you guys. Not as financial advice, but I'll tell you, we have the data to support it. We have a lot of data to support it. Matt Crafter says, crypto isn't mature enough as an asset class. It's too correlated with the equities market. It is, Matt, for now. And I think one day that will be different. But I still think we're a long way away from that. A decade, maybe. Maybe 2 decades away from that. But one day when Bitcoin's past $1 million per coin, I think we'd be there. I think reasonably we could be there where it would be treated as a safe haven asset. To think that there's only 21 million Bitcoin, not everybody's going to own a Bitcoin. And that's crazy. So if you own a Bitcoin, you're legendary at this point. In my mind, you're legendary. And it feels good to be a legend, doesn't it? And if you don't, it's not over for you. The good news is if you're holding altcoins, let's talk about altcoins versus Bitcoin. You guys know I've been talking about this crow chart versus Bitcoin. It is creeping lower, but I still would say that I think that the low is in. I think that the low is in for, or getting close to the bottom for altcoins versus Bitcoin. Again, though, we're going to need this total market cap to jump back up, guys. We're going to need to see this total market cap jump back up, and we're just not there yet. Now, we did just, again, have that green monthly candle close in a nice way. But we've got some work to do here in Pumptober. And I think it's going to come. I think we could take new highs by October or November. I'm going to stick with that. My opinion's not going to change. I don't change my opinion on a dime. I hope some of you guys appreciate that. But you do like to consider all the options. If Bitcoin dips down to that 40 whatever level, right? That worst case scenario for me, which is like what? 44K around these levels. yeah, then total market cap could come slipping down, but that's not what I think is going to happen personally. I think worst case, really, we're looking at like down here. But look, we're kind of getting green again here for Bitcoin right now. I think there was just a lot of fear as missiles were flying yesterday. A lot of panic. Caspa providing a beautiful discount to anybody that's interested in this coin. Hold up. Caspa's giving a nice discount right now. Down to 14 cents. Could tap down to 12, 13 cents potentially. One more accumulation opportunity before total market cap blasts off, before Bitcoin blasts off. XRP getting ready for its move as well. I gotta start getting my charts prepped better before these streams. Sorry, guys. XRP's just been at 50 cents for the longest time. But look at this wedge. A lot of people were saying that this broke out of this 3.5 year chart. It didn't. Some people have been saying that. I don't see it as much, but you know, it did wick. It did wick pretty nice the other day. Let's see here. Can I recreate this trend? See, like, I still think we got a long way to go. This is kind of it. Again, I look at a dollar. A dollar is the real breakout point. If XRP can decisively get above $1, it can soar. Sui getting closer to $2. Actually, it got very close. It got up to $1.93. Now, we made a call on this channel back here when it was around, under $1. I said, it's going to $2. Boom. There you go. George in the chat's asking about ICP. Where's ICP these days? ICP, $3 billion market cap, ranked number 26. If altcoins can explode, so can ICP. The key right now, guys, is patience. Patience. This is coming. What is this? It's a crypto bull market. It's new highs for Bitcoin. Here's the data to back it up. It's very simple. I'm very tired. I could have had more energy for you guys today. I'm a little sleepy. I love you guys. Thanks for hopping in. This stuff, these headlines, get this stuff out of your line of sights when it comes to your investment portfolio. I don't think this stuff should not affect buys or sells. If anything, there's a dip. If this causes a dip, it's a great opportunity to buy the dip. If anything, if I'll say anything about it, it's that. So all this stuff's tragic. Nobody likes these conflicts. Nobody likes any of this stuff. We want peace, not war. But unfortunately, it's been ongoing for a very long time. These are very long-term conflicts. But don't let it affect your long-term vision for crypto, because this does not change the inherent value of Bitcoin. This does not change anything regarding the institutional attraction to this asset class. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, DCA HODL. I got links in the chat if you want to sign up to do some trades of your own. Be careful, guys. Don't get liquidated. Let's do it. Let's make some money. Pepe said it. We all know where this is heading. It's heading up. Shout out to Crypto Runner. Shout out to Pepe. Shout out to George. Matt, Rafael, all y'all. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.